Today is a very exciting day.
And why is that?
Because we're at our first Amish buffet.
Hang on a second, no we're not.
Are we not?
No, because apparently this is a Mennonite buffet.
Okay, well I am sorry, we're our first Mennonite buffet, which is the biggest one in Pennsylvania. So we flew from the UK to Pennsylvania.
We didn't. We've got English accents, but we live in San Diego.
I know, but it's far more elaborate, isn't it, if I say we came from England than San Diego?
With over 1,200 seats, this is the biggest and best in the country, according to most reports.
And apparently there are 100 dishes, so I hope you've got your elasticated pants on, because we're trying a lot of food today.
Let's go in there.
I can't wait!
This plate looks like it has my nemesis on it.
Are you crying?
Yeah. It's bringing back nightmares of being 5 years old. Why did I do that? That kind of backfired on me. Oh.
It's actually moving quite quickly considering the size of the queue. It's like a finely oiled machine.
So do you think you find your own table once you... Or do you think you just get put somewhere?
I don't know. I would assume you get put somewhere. I don't know, let's watch.
Hello.
Hi, could we have 2 adults, please?
Absolutely. Do you have any birthdays today in your party?
No, unfortunately not. Or fortunately, I don't know which.
Yeah.
No.
Have you been here before?
No.
Never. No, it's our first time, so...
So the company does a birthday program.
Okay.
Say one of you had a birthday today and you had an ID to prove it.
Yeah.
Your meal would have been free as long as we have another paying guest.
Right.
And we would have given you a booklet of coupons for the local businesses.
Oh.
So if
Next
you travel
time.
back,
Yeah.
think
Next
about
time,
your birthdays.
definitely. Do we just find our own seating, or how does that work?
Oh, you're getting there.
Okay, sorry, am I jumping the...
You're jumping the gun, as some people say. This ticket here, if you notice, is going to be going to our staff. We'll be transferring this. It shows that I charged both of you for lunch today, and they use it to reserve your seat.
Okay.
Okay, so this is what you'll transport.
Brilliant, thank you.
If you do need a restroom, they are here.
Okay.
Just enter and exit the dining room at any time. Please do not remove this ticket because it is for your seat.
Okay,
And
thank
is there
you.
a time limit on all of this, or is there a time limit as how
Oh
long?
no, there is no time limit. I would actually recommend between your trips to the buffet, just sit and let it relax.
Okay.
So you can go again because you will never try everything. It's massive.
Okay.
Do you have a recommendation of what we should try?
It all depends on your likes and dislikes. The beef brisket on the grills, grill one in particular,
Yeah.
is very amazing. I do like the roast beef in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you've never tried stuffing or what some people call filling,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Okay.
Pecan pie for dessert, absolutely, and a little bit of ice cream.
Thank
Okay, thank
you.
you so much.
Follow down the staff hallway and our staff will be with you.
Thank
you.
you. What? Did you hear that? Beef briskets, stuffing or filling, and pecan pie and ice cream. I'm only saying it so that you can remind me if I don't get these things, you can come for me in the comments.
So, we've got a table.
We do, and we don't have a plan of action when it comes to food normally, but today I think we need one because the lady that helped us said there is no way you're going to get through all the food here.
And she gave us the technique of taking time in between
And breathing.
and breathing in between courses for
Yeah.
it to settle.
Yeah.
But I think that might be a dodgy plan.
Well, I mean,
'Cause-
she does work for them, doesn't she? So
Yeah, I think the
littler,
The littler.
the less you eat, the better for them.
But the quicker you feel full if you let it settle. Surely my idea would be to throw as much at the wall as you can, so just
Well,
keep eating.
I'm agreeing with you because I'm saying you'll eat less.
Okay.
If you leave it to settle.
Yes.
Than if you just pile
Okay.
it in. 15 minutes apparently it takes
Yes,
before your body registers it's full.
but also it is unlimited. She said we won't get kicked
Unlimited.
out. What did I say?
You said limited.
It is unlimited,
Yeah.
so we won't get kicked out apparently.
I feel like we're just procrastinating here. We just need to get on with this.
I think it's stage fright. I've got a little bit of,
Well, do you know what you do?
yeah.
You tell me in the comments if you do this. Walk around the buffet first
Yeah.
before choosing what you're going to have.
See, that's a pro move, because if you don't, you're going to get yourself full on stuff that you don't really want.
But I don't think it'd be disappointing.
No.
Okay, so let's go.
But are we also going for like starter course, main course, dessert, or are we just going random, pick up whatever we see?
I mean, if we judge how I shop in a supermarket as how I'm going to do a buffet, it could be like a pinball wizard. I might have a starter, I might have a main, I might have dessert, then back to main. You know what I'm like.
Does anybody else's wife or partner, when you go to a supermarket,
Be careful.
not
Be
follow
careful.
the course of the supermarket and go up each aisle
You don't.
and then go out at the end.
Because you don't need to go down
We go
every aisle.
in 1, over 7, back 3, forward
don't-
2,
no.
back to number 1, out
Yeah.
number 10, and then we go home and we forgot something.
I have a list, we never forget because I hate food shopping, but again, we are just procrastinating.
Yes.
They don't need to know about our domestic marital bliss, do they?
No.
Let's go and
Let's-
get some food.
Let's go.
And when you come,
Yeah.
you see they have the sandwiches, and these are all the grills. So you have 2 grills,
Yeah.
where you can get something off the grill,
Yeah.
and then you have baked potatoes, onions, and mushrooms.
Oh,
Then
wow.
You have pizza.
What would you recommend then?
Everything. Nothing except the liver. Forget the liver.
Yeah, stay away from the liver. Definitely. Thank you for that.
Just say I am so excited
Yes.
because we have just started with the bare bones. We got a really good tip, which was try small amounts of everything,
Yes. So,
and then we ignored it.
yes. Although I think we've got small amounts, just because the plates are reasonably small, so I think we're going to be okay with this. Although I've got a spoon. Look at that.
So I am
Right.
going straight in. I'm sorry, I would talk to you, but I'm so hungry.
So we went up with a plan of action. We were going to try different things. We were going to do it in a strategic, planned formula, and basically we just grabbed everything we saw. So fried.
That chicken is so juicy.
So this place is
and
famous for the
crispy.
fried chicken, isn't it?
Try that. That is delicious, isn't it? How juicy is that?
Look at that.
Oh, that is so good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not, because I am always fearful with a buffet that things will dry out.
Yes.
And they could have been sat there for a while.
Yes.
But judging by how busy it is in here, I don't think anything sits.
They're just constantly people moving and
They
filling stuff up by the looks
really
of
are, and we're here for lunch. So we got the lunchtime menu, which is amazing value for money, isn't it?
it. And it's almost bad because you think, well, I've tasted that now, should I move on to something else? But really, I think ethically you need to finish everything you have and not be wasteful.
You do, because that's what they have, zero waste policy as well, don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah.
And we're going to follow that today.
Exactly.
What Andrew doesn't realise is that this comment is going to come back and bite him later in the video. I've just spotted a dish that he has a real fear of, and in 26 years together, he has never eaten, and guess what? We're going to get him to try it today.
The skin on that chicken is amazing.
Those meatballs, oh, there's not a massive amount of flavour in them, I'll be honest. They're not overly chewy, but the sauce on those is delicious. But when you get to the meatball,
Try the meatball.
it's nice, but I wouldn't say it's overly seasoned.
I'm getting more of the sauce than the
Yeah.
thing.
And at the very end,
Yeah.
or however far we get, we'll tell you what our favourite thing was.
Yes.
Do you want to grab your fork so you can try this at the same? Oh, sorry. I just helped myself.
You did. You just get yourself ready and start eating. I will do this
Oh.
myself.
The lady said to try this,
Yes.
and that is delicious. That's
So
the beef.
they're famous for their beef, and I
Wow.
have some here. And there's varying different moistness, so that you get their crispy sections like this, which is the one I like.
And I've gone for the stew section,
Yeah.
and that is delicious. It tastes. I'm trying to work out. It tastes of salt and pepper, but really well seasoned salt and pepper, doesn't it?
That
It's
is
delicious.
amazing.
Do you know what this plate reminds me of? Comfort food.
Absolutely.
Look at this mash. Look at that for mash. Look how smooth that is.
So I went purely and simply for proteins.
That's just like butter and cream. Wow.
Now I need to try
That
that
is
with that beef.
incredible.
Oh, man down.
That is incredible.
And do you know what we missed?
What?
There's a gravy station where they've got like 6 or 7 different gravies.
We've not missed anything.
No.
'Cause we can keep going back.
I know, but
Do you know, I don't remember, one of our very first videos we did Popeyes. And I complained because the mashed potato was lumpy.
you
Well,
did.
that, not a lump in sight.
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow.
But I got this, which is barbecued pork. So it's like a shredded pork, but barbecue flavour. You want to try this, sweetheart?
You
I
go
can feed
first,
Okay.
and then, because
Wow.
I can't get it.
Here you go.
I'm struggling. Up, up. Oh, oh.
I can see we're going to make a mess today. How good is that?
It's really sweet,
It is.
but in a good way.
Yes.
It's not overly sweet, it's sweet. It's got a bit of vinegar in there. Can you taste that? It's like a bit of a sour taste to it. I thought it was going to be chewy, because that bit was a bit difficult to tear off, but it's not. It just melts in your mouth.
Again, with the mashed potatoes that you very kindly got me.
It's like a sticky, isn't it?
That is
wow.
delicious.
And then I got some things I've never heard of before.
Okay.
So this is called filling.
Now, that is what we would call stuffing in the UK, isn't it?
Toast that.
Is it different?
Actually,
I thought that's what the lady said earlier, that it was
I think it is, but I don't think our stuffing tastes like that in England. You get it out of a box.
Yeah,
It's packed so.
our stuffing doesn't taste like that.
No, it
either.
does not.
No.
I can see how it could be very filling.
Yes.
It tastes like it's got sage in there. So it's not very chewy, is it?
No.
It's more like almost, it's thicker than consistency than a mash, and it's got all different things in there. Do you think it's got breadcrumbs in there?
It's more bready than breadcrumbs, isn't it? You know, ours is like, the one in England is like breadcrumbs.
Terrible.
Yeah.
That is delicious though, isn't it?
And then I got the baked ham.
I think we should be trying the same thing at the same time. Because
Okay.
it's like a
There
ping
you go,
pong match.
baked ham.
Oh.
Try that. Now you like baked ham, don't you?
Such a massive mouthful.
You didn't have to eat it all at once.
It's kind of got that salty, briny taste to it, hasn't it?
But it's not dry,
No,
is
it's
it?
not remotely dry.
Most like ham or we call this gammon in England?
Yes, we would call it gammon actually. It's dry because I think we put it under the grill and
Yeah.
dry it out or put it in the oven and it is so dry.
So this was actually in like a bath of water or a bath of brine. So that's I think why it's so juicy still.
And normally,
But we would grill it or fry it in England, so it would be dry and
we'd serve it with fries and an egg,
yeah.
wouldn't we? I've got this. What is this one? This is the. Do you want to try some of this sweet corn?
So it's like a.
Oh wow!
And as we were driving in, because it's quite a rural area, it's beautiful.
It's absolutely gorgeous.
This part of Pennsylvania is absolutely stunning. But there's a lot of farmland and corn fields and stuff. It's beautiful. That looks
I can't
good.
describe that. It's definitely corn.
Wow, I don't know.
I don't know what it is.
It's got a sweetness of corn with it.
It's got the definite sweetness of corn, but what is the
The
base
rest-
stuff?
I don't know. Please, somebody in the comments, let us know if you know what that is. I
I'm
don't
going to
remember
go
seeing.
find somebody and ask them.
Now what's that?
This is a croquette, seafood croquette.
Now I love croquettes. It's one of my favourite things. So that
That is just ram-packed with seafood, isn't it?
that is
Like
really good.
delicious. The whole thing, is like it is a croquette with seafood in, but
It's like a smooth paste, isn't
it
it?
is like a smooth paste.
With a breadcrumb exterior on it. It's delicious.
Deep fried outer. It's like a seafood. Oh, that's a seafood fritter.
Well, I went a step further. Now, here they have like 3 grill sections where you actually get stuff made to order rather than just picking it out of the buffet style.
You carry on.
And this are their today's offering because each day is different. This is the crab cakes. There you go. That's your
Okay.
little crab cake.
Okay.
There's my crab cake.
Okay. I love crab cakes. They are delicious. Aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh. This is outstanding.
Got that crunchy exterior on it.
And the
that's-
fishy, crabby interior, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But they're seared to perfection.
I love
There's-
the crispiness of the outside.
So do I. And there's quite a lot of crab in there,
There is.
isn't there? What I'm noticing here is they don't scrimp.
No.
The quality of this
Yeah.
for the price is amazing. But I think we should finish this because I'm a bit scared,
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
Because this is kind of heavy. But I think my problem is I've spotted one of my nemesis out there.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Would it be
Nemesis.
Nemesis? I don't know. What would that be? I think I could guess it.
I don't know whether I should try it because I've had it in the UK and it's haunted me for most of my life.
But it's one of my favourite dishes to have.
I know, so I don't know whether I should try it while I'm here.
You should do. We're going to try it. I'm going to finish this.
Okay.
And then we're going to bring some more food back. So what do we have here?
We have brisket.
Okay. And
we also have a sausage called a kielbasa. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. And the next thing is the weirdest thing I've ever heard of. It's a pig intestine called whole...
She didn't say intestines, so she said pig stomach.
Yes, pig stomach.
Would that be the intestines?
I would say so, but I'm who am I? Filled with stuffing, potatoes, pork, cabbage, stuff.
And then we have some corn cakes.
Yeah.
And we have a potato cake. I was going to ask them which one was which, but clearly I can see the corn in that one.
Okay, right, so let's get stuck in then.
That brisket looks incredible.
Yes, I think so too. So
can I have a knife, please?
You can
if we're going by locks,
yes.
This brisket, look at the juiciness of
yes,
that.
that looks delicious. My mouth is almost watering.
It's got a bark on it, and I think we're almost becoming brisket experts.
Oh, be careful. Be careful.
Oh.
Don't say that. You might upset people. But
that is incredible.
I'm going to go with quite a bit. I'm going with.
Try the top.
I'm going with the bark there,
Yep,
the back
try
side.
it. That bark has a slight sweet taste to it,
Oh wow.
but it is as good as it looks. It's really tender, isn't it?
Wow.
And juicy. Look at that. That.
That brisket is the showstopper so far, isn't it?
It is the showstopper, and well, because we've only just started,
Yes.
it can only get better, I would think.
Oh wow. The bark on that has got so much flavour to it, hasn't it?
And at the end, we're going to tell you which one is our
Yeah.
favourite. Also, there may or may not be something that you're not looking forward to.
Oh no. I was hoping you'd forgotten about that.
No.
I've only ever had it once as a child, and I can still remember how much I didn't like it.
You can say despise it then, won't
Yes,
you?
yeah, exactly.
So, tell me a little bit about Mennonite food. Do you know anything about it?
I do not.
Oh, I thought you were telling me it's a Dutch origin.
Pennsylvania Dutch.
Which is, so you do know a bit about it. So I think, is this where the cabbage comes in?
I assume so, yes. So the whole area has got strong Pennsylvania Dutch. So there's a lot of comfort foods, cobblers and that kind of thing. What are you trying next?
So I've just tried it. And it is so picturesque out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is absolutely beautiful. Rolling hills, white picket fences. That is delicious.
That sausage is brilliant.
Did you notice how I've skirting round the pig's stomach?
Yeah. Saving the best till last, I assume.
I'm just a bit scared of it. Oh, that is a little.
No, that's scary. Anything that you have to really chew through is, yeah.
That seems very rubbery.
But the insides of it look really good. There's a bit of bacon there.
No.
Okay.
We've got to have all of it, darling.
Okay.
Because there we go. There's your pit. Let me make sure it's got a little bit of everything.
Oh,
there you go. And
right.
I'm going to go in for a
Okay.
little bit of everything.
So I've got some of the outside there.
Looks like there's potato in there too.
Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, cheers. It's not awful.
Can't really taste that outside. I was a little concerned about that. Well, there we go.
So, it's a bit... Oh.
You can't really taste it.
Texturally, I was going to say, it's a little bit like a sausage skin. A bit thicker than a sausage skin,
Yes,
isn't it?
yeah, a little bit chewier.
Yeah, but not disgustingly so. Not that I'm going, oh, that is awful. That was not bad at all.
But the inside is really good because it's like pork or bacon with,
it's really tasty.
with potatoes and cabbage. And texturally, it hasn't really got any bite to it, has it? It's kind of all soft.
I can't even speak. The thing that's got the most bite is that sausage inside it. But even that is not crispy or crunchy, is it?
But the cabbage has a real salty taste to it. It's nice, really nice.
It's really tasty. Do you know what I'm seeing with all this food? This is hearty. Winter, filling,
Absolutely.
put some meat on your bones.
Absolutely.
keep you warm
Very filling.
on those cold days.
So, try a little bit more of that.
That is delicious. I fear for us because I don't know where we're going to find the space because we've got a lot more to go.
We need to keep going because there's over 100 dishes in, isn't there?
Yeah.
So they do 3 servings. They do a breakfast, they do a lunch, and they do a dinner. And the dinner usually has a different signature dish, whether it's fish, whether it's steak, whether it's pot roast.
That is delicious.
But we're here for lunch. So.
And we've been told that if you cross over, so if you cross over from breakfast to lunch, you just pay the difference. That is insane. Try this though. This is really interesting.
That brisket is amazing.
It's like a pancake. Well, it did say it was a pancake. It was in a pancake, didn't it? Oh no. That's it. Isn't it? It's like a pancake with corn in it. Well, it is. And then this is the potato cake. It has a sweet. Have you noticed the corn is really sweet?
Yes, it is. But it's also got a bit of a peppery taste to that as well, I think.
It does, and it's quite soft, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's quite light in
But-
texture.
What's this one?
Potato cake.
That one's good.
That's a potato.
That one's really good.
It's like mashed potato in the middle.
Yeah.
It's almost like imagine what they've done, and this is just me not having a clue how they've done it.
Okay.
They've flattened the potato down, the mashed potato.
How did they flatten it down? Like that?
Like that.
Just show me again. Okay. Yeah.
And then they put some chives in there.
Yeah.
Or some, we'd call it spring onion. You don't call it spring onion.
You don't have
Green
to.
onion. Green onion in there. And then they flattened down and fried it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like it's still mash in the middle,
Yes.
isn't it?
It's very good.
It's really good. Oh. That is delicious, isn't it? It's salty as well. It's got salt in it. I don't taste any pepper. Definitely salt in there though.
Definitely salty. Let's finish this plate
Okay.
and then let's go back.
I would finish the brisket, but somebody's already finished it.
I was just checking it was still okay.
I think it was.
The brisket was good.
We'll be
Let's
right
finish
back.
these and let's go back.
Okay. I don't know if you've noticed something.
What have I noticed?
The plates are getting progressively smaller,
Yes, they are.
and I got this one specially for you, darling.
So this is all a surprise. I don't know what you've got. So where are we starting? This is on its own. Let's start with that one.
Okay. Let's save the best to
What do we
last. We got this is chicken and dumplings. You want to grab a spoon? We
okay.
had this in Cracker Barrel.
We did in Cracker Barrel. That's what you just said.
It's like I got a
It
parrot.
didn't look like this at Cracker Barrel though. These look a
No.
lot bigger. And
It's sad.
I'm
It's herby.
trying to get a bit of everything. So there's chicken.
It's got a herby taste to it. Like is it sage? It's like a sage taste,
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
quite heavy, that isn't it?
And the dumplings are just delightfully chewy.
Yes. Yeah. I'm going to try a bit more of that.
It tastes like when I was a kid, we used to have chicken and pearl barley when we had chicken soup, and that's what that tastes like. That is delicious.
The chicken is so tender, isn't it?
And so are the dumplings. I think I could just have like a bowl of dumplings.
That is pure comfort food. Winter day, sat in front of a fire watching a film with a bowl of that.
I'm just rating yourself as United.
Yeah, because
Manchester United usually lose, but
my soccer team usually lose.
they didn't last night. Shocking.
Okay. What else have we got?
Oh,
Because
that is
this
delicious.
plate looks like it has my nemesis on it.
Well, I think we start with the apple and dumpling. Can I have a fork, please?
You certainly can.
Thank you.
An
So this
apple
is
dumpling.
This is apple dumpling.
Is this sweet or is this supposed to be savoury?
I don't know, but it was in the savoury part. Let's
Ah,
have a look.
thanks for feeding me first.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That.
No. So apple.
I'm going to ask you
Okay.
before we describe the flavour or anything. What does it remind you of?
A West Indian
It
dumpling,
does. Taste
which
it.
we had some the other day of, didn't we?
We had the fried dumplings.
Yeah,
These
but
are not fried
These are more like
dumplings.
the boiled version of a West Indian dumpling,
Yeah.
which go great with oxtail
Everything.
stew.
Everything. It's like an apple version. It's like a sweet version, isn't it?
It's the same consistency. It's got like an apple layer on the outside
And
of
I
it.
guess we should describe the consistency. It's
Yeah.
doughy,
Yes.
isn't it? It's like a doughy flavour, so it's chewy, doughy consistency.
Yes.
Is that how you describe
Yes.
it? Oh, no, that is just comfort food.
Yeah.
How come I
And
never
surprisingly, although it's sweet apple on the outside, it does. You can see that going well with like savoury things like a pork. Yeah. Okay.
This is dried corn.
I have never seen anything that looks like this before.
I don't even know what it is. It says dried corn.
Dried corn.
I can see the corn, but.
Oh wow.
That's amazing.
I did not expect that.
Neither did I. I don't even know what I'm tasting. I'm tasting corn.
That does not taste how it looks.
No.
It's almost like the sweetest, creamiest yellow corn
Yep.
with butter all over it or something.
That
is
That is amazing.
If there was ever like a catfish on a plate, that does not look like what I thought it was going to look like.
Do you not think
or
this
taste
next
like.
thing is going to be a catfish on a plate?
Anyway, thanks for.
No. Can you pass me a knife, please? So
really
the
do not
next
like
thing
this.
we have is liver and onion. And
This still horrifies me from being 5 years old, and I was told I had to eat the plate of it.
that looks a bit chewy, that bit. You know, it's a bit
Yeah.
cut through it. I don't know whether I should go first, since I have no issue with this. And you almost got away with not having this because it wasn't out, and some woman specifically requested and asked me if we had any more liver and onions today.
Oh no!
And it seems to have. Go on.
So liver and onions is my nemesis.
Why?
I've had it a couple of times when I was a kid, and I never liked it. It's the
Chewiness, it's the texture of it.
the texture I don't like, the taste of it.
It's awful, isn't it?
It's
awful.
very awful. Yeah. I don't know. It's just I don't know how to explain it.
I like liver and onions.
Okay,
That's a good liver and onions.
let me try. I'll be the judge of that.
It's got a crispy outer.
It's actually quite
it's
soft.
not chewy.
It looks a lot. It looks quite chewy, but I'm not looking forward to this.
Still have. It is. I mean, it's crispy on the outside. Soft on the inside. It's seasoned to perfection.
I still think you're on one team or the other with this. You either love it or you hate it.
Which team are you on?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's go.
It also has that really liver taste to it. I didn't want to say that till you got it in your mouth. But I think that's delicious. It's got bacon on the top of it as well.
Yeah.
But if you
Still,
can get
still not a fan.
Are you still not a fan of it?
No.
That is really good. Liver and onions, because it's so easy to get liver and onions rubbery and nasty, and that is not rubbery or nasty. It does have that distinctive liver taste to it.
Yeah.
Are you crying?
Yeah. It's bringing back nightmares of being 5 years old. It's the liver taste that I don't like. That doesn't taste the same as I imagined it used to. But it's just the taste. It's almost like kidney. I don't think you
It
ever.
does have that awful,
Yes.
awful flavour.
Yeah, you're not convincing me that's good.
Well, at least one of us likes it.
Yes. Fill your boots with that then.
It has bacon.
I'll
So
stick.
it has like a sweet. The onions are sweet, caramelised onions with the saltiness of the liver. It actually goes really well.
I'm going to stick to the chicken and dumplings.
Well, I think we should finish these and then move on to our next course. I don't quite know where we're getting the space to put all of this in.
I know. This is getting filling.
I did ask you if you had your elasticated pants on.
So it was my turn to bring some food back.
And you did.
I did indeed. We have a real big plate of fish.
We have, which I love fish.
You do, and
But-
that's why I got it for you, darling, because
But
I'm
you-
always thinking of you.
But
Okay,
you brought my nemesis out.
I did.
I
I was
love-
only getting my own back because you made me liver and onions.
You know, I'll eat any seafood, but oysters, I just cannot
Well,
get my head around them.
do you
Give
want
me a
to
mussel.
do you want to start with those first or move on to those?
I think we should have those last.
Okay, so we have here.
Can I have a fork as well, please?
Yes, darling. I was going to feed you.
It's all right. I don't think people want to see that.
They might do.
I don't think they do.
Right.
It has to be a fork.
Okay,
Okay, so what's this one?
that's baked haddock.
And it's got like, it looks like, is it paprika on the
It
top?
looks like it, doesn't it?
Oh. Not my favourite.
No.
A little chewy.
It's been well cooked.
I mean, it's just a bit chewy for me.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the chewier side. No,
Yeah.
to be fair, it was towards the end of the tray full of stuff, so I don't know if it's been there for a bit of a while. Maybe fish
Or it
isn't
could
it?
just be the texture of
Yeah.
the fish, because that, I mean, it could be the type of fish. Oh, try that one. Now that one is delicious.
Okay.
It tastes nice, it's just a bit too chewy for me.
It's very meaty, isn't it, that
And
first
it's
one?
probably the haddock in general is a meatier fish.
So this is baked cod.
Now I prefer the texture and taste of that.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be negative, but I
No.
also want to be truthful.
Yeah.
And if I'm not liking something, I want to tell you.
Yeah.
But it's not bad, it's just not what I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying the cod.
Yes, I would go for the cod over the haddock.
Yeah. That cod is really good. It's flaky as well.
It is very, very good.
It's flaky and it melts in your mouth. It's just delicious. There's
not-
no chewing involved.
I'm not getting anything off the paprika off the top.
No.
That's more decoration, I think.
Yeah. It doesn't have a massive amount of flavour to it either.
Okay.
But it's not bad.
Next thing up is these.
You could, they do provide you with salt and pepper, so you can always salt and pepper it yourself.
Yes. Okay. So,
Fried shrimp.
what's not to like?
Oh. Oh. That's
good.
delicious. That's crispy. And crunchy. And salty. Oh, and fishy.
Yeah.
It's just all the good things.
Maybe a little on the greasier side, but I mean, that's what you're expecting anyway, isn't it? But
That's delicious to me, though. So we would call those scampi
we would,
in England.
but they wouldn't have the tail.
That's true, they would not have the tail.
And
And
now-
anyway, so we are going to go and try some dessert now.
No. Moving on to the one you were really looking forward to. Now I have to say, I don't think I've ever eaten an oyster either, so I don't know what I'm being all cocky about.
I've had a raw oyster.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't do it. I've had a cooked oyster, but it was still like a raw oyster. So I bit into it and it was still...
No.
Okay, so...
Which is the smallest one? I'm going to go for the smallest one. Oh no, let's go for this big bite. It's a fried oyster.
It's actually really quite good. I'm enjoying that.
No.
Serves you right. Serves you right. Anyway, it is... The outer shell is crispy, isn't it? Inside it's very soft.
Sorry. I'm beginning to believe the liver and onions wasn't so bad. Oh. Why did I do that? That kind of backfired on me.
It really did. It's got like a sardine taste to it.
It's very, very, very fishy.
I love fish. It's like a sardine flavour to it, and it's soft as well.
It's like an explosion of fishiness as soon as you bite into it. I'm gonna have to wash that down, I'm sorry. So, I've just found something else that I've never had before.
What is that?
Pennsylvania Dutch birch beer, it's called.
Okay.
And it was in the soda dispenser.
Doesn't look very beer-like.
No, I've never seen a beer look like that. I got
Okay.
excited when it said beer, but I
Okay.
don't think it's beer.
Are you going to drink some?
Yes.
Dunk. I should try this.
So immediately,
Oh,
the
it
smell
smells.
hits you as soon as you put it towards your mouth.
Smells of wintergreen mints.
And it's almost like aniseedy, toothpastey, kind of fizzy. I actually like that.
It tastes exactly like wintergreen mints.
Yes.
That's what it tastes like. I'm drinking those.
It tastes like a toothpastey, aniseedy, minty, sugary soda.
That's very strange.
That's actually very nice.
I'm not sure if I like it or not. Maybe if I drink, jury's out on that one.
I can see that would be great with an alcoholic beverage or two. Not that I condone that, obviously.
This has been a joint dessert gathering.
And we have plenty to go at.
We do, and we are starting
Yes.
with choux flu pie. Choux flu.
Easy for you to say.
Choux flu pie, which is Dutch Pennsylvanian dessert.
Ah, okay. And what does it come with?
It comes with pastry,
Ooh.
crumble, molasses, and a flaky base.
Okay. I'm going in.
You think I'm some kind of expert, wouldn't you? Google's amazing. Is it good?
That is really good. It's not
Quite a crispy top to it.
it's not overly sweet.
Good God, I can't get through that.
I'm gonna let you try some.
This is gonna go. It's
Just
gonna end in
take
tears.
it all. Take it all.
Oh.
Oh, it's gone everywhere. You need to get some of that bit, yeah. So it's not overly sweet. But it's nice, isn't it? And the very fine powdery crumb on the top is delicious. It kind of adds a little texture.
You know what it reminds me of the inside? Treacle.
Yeah.
It's like treacle sweets, isn't it?
Yeah, we'd have like a treacle tart in England that's got very, very similar.
And the description of treacle is, I suppose molasses is treacle, isn't it? It's that dark, sugary, but not overly sweet.
But the pastry
flavour.
is really buttery as well, isn't it?
It's delicious.
Oh,
look
there
at
we
that
go,
big
look at
chunk
that.
of crumble. Look at that. There's crumble, so it's crumble on the top and then a pie base to it. Oh, try that crumble. Now that's some sugary goodness in there.
Right. I'm going to go all in.
Go all in. That crumble's just like, it's just,
That is
it's
just like...
equal parts flour and sugar. That is delicious.
Crumble is the best part of anything, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
That's just like a big chunk of goodness.
Try it. How good is that? How good is that crumble?
That is amazing.
It's incredible.
But what else have we got?
Send that away.
Get over there.
Off with
Don't
you.
worry, I'll finish that in a
We've
minute.
got apple. It's apple donut. No. What did I say? It was
Apple dumpling.
apple donut.
It's been a long day.
It hasn't though.
It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Apple dumpling.
Okay.
Okay, so this has got pastry.
Yeah.
And then does it have? Oh, there's the. Oh.
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 Oh, I didn't expect that.
It's like a soft, blobby bit.
I thought it was going to be like the dumpling that we had, the apple dumpling we had earlier with the savoury
So
thing.
did I.
But this comes with a scoop of ice cream as well.
No, it didn't. I put the ice cream on there.
Okay, it doesn't come with ice cream,
It doesn't.
but you can get it because they have a
soft
machine
serve.
where you can soft serve as much
I
as you
was
like.
going off piste, you see, and I thought I'd add a little bit of flair to it.
That's just reminded me, I need to try pineapple Dole Whip. They've got that in the machine, I've never had that. I need to try that later.
It's like apple pie. That apple is delicious. It's got so much cinnamon in there,
Oh wow.
hasn't it? Cinnamon, and the apple is stewed perfectly.
That is amazing. I'm going to have to dig in with that.
I can just eat the apple on its own.
Yeah.
The apple, it's got cinnamon and sugar, and it's
wow.
soft. This, it reminds me of apple pie.
It does, but it's got like a real cinnamon to it, doesn't it?
Oh, that's doughy. If you get the outside bit, it's
what,
crispy.
That's what I was,
But
yeah.
inside, it's doughy like the.
It's like a mixture of both, isn't it?
It's like a mixture between the apple. What did we have before? Oh, my brain is going. Apple dumpling that we had on the savoury counter. It's like that, but with a crispy outer layer.
But then it's got that real juicy apple
With a
chunks
chunk
in the,
of apple.
in the middle.
That is insanely good.
That is really good. Right, okay.
Okay. I think, I know we were supposed to do it in an order, but you know how I like to do my supermarket shopping.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna flip.
Oh no.
Well, I think we should save the whoopie pies.
Okay, that's a good point, well made.
So this is pecan. Oh, this
So
is
we
pecan
have
pie.
had pecan pie before.
We have, but the
But-
lady said
The lady said that we asked earlier, what should we try? And she said this was a favourite.
she did. I'm
So
gonna go.
The pecans on the top look really good. They look
And
really
I-
crispy and
Do you remember it having that gooey?
yes,
Oh,
but not that much
No.
though. That looks really kind of gooey.
yeah. We're done. We're done.
That is insanely good.
How comfortable do you think it would be if we slept under the table?
I don't know. How long do you reckon we could sit here before they notice? Like a week, maybe 2?
That is insane.
That
That
is,
is the best pecan pie I think I've had so far.
yeah, that is.
Oh, that is so good.
The,
and I think
the gooey, the gooey section in that, the gooey part, I don't know how you've been able to explain it. It's
like
really, really tasty, isn't it?
it is, but it's so light, isn't it? It just melts.
Yeah.
It's really that gooey. It looks like it'd be really sweet, but it's not overly sweet. Kind of almost melts in your mouth. And then the pastry is just perfect. Oh, look what I've done.
No. That
That
is
is
really
delicious.
good.
The one we had last time
Yeah.
had pecans all the way through that gooey stuff.
Yeah. This has
The
like a layer of
On top.
jelly almost.
And
Oh,
then
what we would call jelly.
And then the pecans on top, whereas the other ones we've had, the pecan was all the way through. And the pecan was quite crunchy as well. It's not crunchy on this one.
No.
I think we
Okay.
found a winner.
Yeah. Okay. What next?
Oh, I'm too full. I'm so full.
So, These are called whoopie pies, apparently.
Whoopie, like
Yes.
a whoopee cushion,
Yes.
like a trumpy
Spelled
pie.
exactly the same, I think. But
whoopie-
apparently they're having some kind of thing this month where it's a whoopie pie cook-off, where they're every day doing new versions, or they're having some kind of competition.
And
So we have 3 different versions here.
And apparently it's meant to have butter icing or whipped marshmallow in the middle.
So there was about 5 or 6 choices. So I picked what I believe is the classic one, which is just the chocolate with the white centre.
Which could be marshmallow, it could be buttercream.
It could be anything.
It could be anything.
One that looks almost like cookie dough, but I think it might be just a sponge with chocolate
So whoopie pie.
drops in it.
Sorry, I'm just completely ignoring
You
it.
just completely
cut
rode
you
all
off.
over. I was just,
Sorry.
I had my moment then.
So it's a sponge, a whoopie pie.
Yes.
It's like chocolate cake.
It's not like chocolate cake, it is chocolate cake.
I was going to say it's like a vanilla sandwich and then said, it's like chocolate cake. That's not what I meant to say. It's like oh, that's nice.
Very
It's
soft.
very chocolatey
Yeah, very juicy, moist still.
and,
And
soft.
the like buttercream sense not overly sweet, but it's
No.
nice.
So this one looks exactly the same as the other one, but we're just brown in the middle.
So, unfortunately, there wasn't any names to tell you exactly what they were. But there was a red velvet one, which I was gonna get, but this one looks more interesting.
And this is like a roulette, so
Yes.
this is far more fun.
Exactly. I knew what the red velvet one was, so this one looks a little bit more.
I'm not sure what that filling is.
So that one was peanut butter. So that didn't go down too well.
No,
So we'll
I'll be all right.
We'll move on swiftly.
I'm not anaphylactic, I just get really itchy. So
Yeah.
it's okay, I'll just take some Benadryl. We'll be
Yes.
okay.
Okay.
No wonder I didn't know what the taste was, because I don't eat peanuts.
As I say, in my defence, I wasn't trying to do you any
Get rid of
harm.
me. Trying to finish me off, so we can get more buffet food.
Yeah, I'm not sharing. Okay, so this last one, I'm hoping is just like a white sponge with.
This could be like a Victoria sponge.
That cake's a little more dense, isn't it?
That's a good way of putting it.
A little firmer.
It is a little firmer. But still delicious. It's a lot chewier than the chocolate one. Well, the buttercream in that is delicious.
Yeah,
You can really taste the buttercream in this because it's a plain cake.
yeah, you can indeed.
So, we've worked our way through this whole entire buffet.
We have.
If there was only one thing you could have on this entire menu that you've had, what would it be? And we've got to do it in 3, 2, 1.
Brisket. Oh, weird.
Until next time. Bye.
Dole Whip.